Wedek.
Lo mlayeto wemasomvu ni ulethela litiko letempilo netinhlangano letina Dream Services.
Good evening and welcome to today's news bulletin. My name is Zandile Mpapane. Before we get to our news bulletin tonight, let's quickly take a recap of our top stories making headlines. The Minister for Education, Lady Howard Mabuza, today announced dates for external examination. Chief Police Information Officer Superintendent Pindile Vilakati is appealing to the nation to help the police allocate a suspect who stole 25,000 Malangeni at Sipofaneni. A widow of Malinza urged the nation to help her as she mentioned that the Umpagati of the area urged her to pay a fine as allegations that she buried her husband in the wrong land continues to surface. The news in detail. The Ministry of Tingundla and Development today under the Hoho region continues to sensitize the chief to mobilize decentralization, especially in different constituencies under the Hoho region. We have a report.
The Ministry of Tingundla and Administration's Portfolio Committee and the Minister with his team met with chiefs from the whole region on consultation of the decentralization bill. The meeting was held in Peaks Peak Hotel. The whole regional administrator, Princess Tanzili, encouraged the chiefs and community headmen to commit themselves on the bill so that whatever comes out after the consultation will contribute to the service needed by the people.
Litiko lisimemile ukuthi kutobukana ngumthetho wekuthi uhulumende uya kutawulethwa ema-services kubantu nekuthi kutakwende kanjani lokho. Siyathi ukuthi sekukhona vele lokukhona akhona nje ama-services la khona
Government officials tindvuna temcuba
khona la kuthathwa khona certificate tekutalwa netekufa nako konke kodwa nyalo sekutawuba nemthetho lelitiko litasendlalela kabantu ukuthi kutawusebenzeka kanjani ukuthi lama services lamaningi kakhulu ayele kubantu kunekokuthi bantu basuke betembabane.
The Minister of Tingundla Administration, David Cruz Ngampalala, highlighted the importance of the bill to the chiefs. He said all the contributions will be taken into consideration by the MPs, who will then move the bill to be passed into act in Parliament.
Ake benene umuntu utekini nalelibandla leParliament kutothatha le move yenu ngoba ngumthetho lona lo tawusebenta ngco nalesive lephansi sibone ukuthi uhulumende wengwenyama masithi uyasebenta usebenta kanjani nesive vele uyasebenta nanyalo kuyabonakala kuyajabulisa kodwa nyalo sekutaba nemthetho angibekise nje uthi mangabe besicela igrade singayi kuyoyifuna kusuka la siyoyifuna embabani sathi ukuthi seyikhona lela entonje la
memele ke minister ukuthi utena la ibhili lekhona la phambi kwenu bantu labadzala lele bhili lena ngitayibekisa njengemgwaqo le bhili lena ngitayibekisa njengemthambo lo tawuhambisa lentuthuko kuyale kule sive lemiphakathini kuyale kule sive letikundleni kuyale sive letifundzeni.
The community leaders also had some contributions and questions on the bill.
Inombolo wokuthi enzingeni senda naku sidla nyalo ngesikhathi esingukuthi kutabe kuvukile sibuyele nempendulo le positive
nje ukuthi ngabe kunemkhuba lokhona la kule disability kahulumende bengilekundleni 2016-17 bekumele ngabe iqalile le decentralization khona kwabamba nje ukuthi disability kahulumende ithi ngeke disuke le dolobhe yele emakhaya ivama setiyehla kusuka le dolobha ephile emakhaya netindlu tekuhlala bese sitifunile labangarenta khona lokho kuthi ngabe lo mkhuba loyo sitawugwema noma sokubalekele njani nyalo.
The ministry will, with its portfolio committee chaired by Nkilongo Member of Parliament, Honorable Timothy Myeni, will move to Shiselweni region for further consultations with chiefs on Monday. I'm Kimbal Mavuso for Yemaswati News with Linda Shongwe in Pikes Peak.
The Minister for Education, Lady Howard Mabuza, today at the Cabinet offices in Mbabane announced the date for external examination. The Minister for Education and Training, Lady Howard Mabuza, today has announced the dates for 2022 written external examination for the following grades. Grade 7 EPTC will start on the 5th of December 2022, Form 3 JC on the 28th of November 2022, Form 5 EGCSE on the 14th of November 2022, IGCSE on the 4th of October 2022.
The Ministry of Education and Training would like to encourage head teachers and learners to continue with the hard work in preparing for the approaching final examinations for all school levels. The dates of commencement for written external examinations are as follows. Grade 7 EPTC, 5th December 2022. Form 3 JC, 28th November 2022. Form 5 EGCSE, 14th November 2022, IGCSE 4th October 2022. Other class level examinations will differ across schools depending on the timetables the schools have developed. Parents and guardians are urged to support their children as they prepare for examinations. They need to ensure that children have enough time to study as well as monitor them. Schools and learners, including all those involved with examinations, are advised to keep examinations credible by acting in accordance with the laid out regulations and procedures during the writing of examinations.
The Honorable Minister emphasized that the government will make sure that students are safe as they continue with their external examination. I am Zandile Mpapane for Channel Yemaswati News, Cabinet. In its quest to sensitize media practitioners about the operations of the Parliament officials today at the Sibani Hotel in ESWATINI held a workshop whereby news editors were educated as to how they can report operations of ESWATINI Parliament. We have a report. The Parliament, in its quest to work collaboratively with the media and other stakeholders today, held a workshop at the Sibani Hotel in ESWATINI, and the workshop was themed Taking Parliament to the Public. Taking Parliament to the Public is an initiative that is all about educating the public, the media, and as well as the members of Parliament and aspiring members of Parliament as to how the Parliament operates. This is according to Clerk to Parliament, Mr. Benedict Xaba, who further explained that he is hopeful that such workshops will shed light and further mention that they have other programs in the pipeline like seminars that will help aspiring members of Parliament to get a little education about Parliament.
As Parliament Insight now want to look at issues, how can we strengthen to ensure that our members of Parliament can perform at an optimal level? So we are starting an initiative like we are going to have trainings and establishing an Institute of Parliamentary Studies that will come up with a curriculum for members of Parliament. For example, as we are going for elections, there will be new members of Parliament. We are already coming up with an orientation manual, which really will be have some details on the Constitution. Members of Parliament will understand the Constitution in details, procedures of Parliament, standing orders of Parliament. So they will be trained in different aspects. Also, we want to have a situation when you come to Parliament, you are there for 5 years, and then you have an opportunity to do a certificate in parliamentary studies.
I think the main area lapho besingatholani kahle khona indzaba yokuthi thina lesisebenzela ngaseParliament ngoba you know ukuthi ama reporters lamaningi cishe aya eParliament ngoba kuna a session. asisatilanzeleli letindzaba sibese asisabuki lama issues ukuthi how should it operate, how should it function.
I am Zandile Mpapane for Channel Yemaswati News with Temalangeni Dlamini Sibani. Chief Police Information Officer Superintendent Pindile Vilagati has urged the public to assist the police in allocating suspect who stole 25,000 Malangeni and a silver Honda Fit at Sipofaneni. A full report follows.
Royal ESWATINI Police Services is appealing to members of the public to assist in locating 4 men who were driving a grey Honda Fit and are wanted in connection of a robbery and car theft, which are crimes they committed at Spofaneni, where they broke into a shop and stole 35,000 Malangeni cash and cell phones. Chief Police Information Communications Officer Superintendent Pindile Vilagati stated that it is suspected that the motor vehicle they were driving, which is registered XSD 704AL, was stolen from its owner at gunpoint.
Kucela sibe siside simaphoyisa kutfola imoto leseyihlasele lapha etitolo tasesiPhofaneni bathatha bachitheka nemali lengalinganiselwa 35,000 kanye netincingo. Laba bekunene ke babekiswa ukuthi ngenteka kube madvodza lamane ahlomile ke ngetibhamu ahamba ngeHonda Fit le grey umbala noma ide dinombolo nyalo kepha kuyasolakala ukuthi imoto lelethe ebusuku lapha kaManzini lapho kona kucashwe taximan babheka ngasetincanfini labathi nabatawufika ngakhona bese bayamehlisa lo kunene bamkhomba ngathi ubhamu bayithatha le moto bahamba nayo. Dinombolo le moto lona isuka kaManzini betithi XSD 704AL. Siyacela ke lonke abanelwadi noma lokubonako labaye bekunene lesola ukuthi bangahle babe madvodza lamathathu noma lamane ukuthi ashayele yona inhlaba mkhosi emapholisa 999 noma bo9 labanye singamshayela ke nalobuke emacala esifundzeni saselibonjeni babe mabuza ku7606 8572 noma ke sishayele lobuke emacala esifundzeni sakaManzini lonke babe Thabo Hlophe ku7606 8570. Siyabonga kakhulu malangeni.
Anyone with information can call 999 or 7606-8572. For Channel Yemaswati News, I am Temalangeni Dlamini with Zandile Mpapane in Mbabane.
Workers of different factories in Matapa today down their tools as they complained about working conditions and their salaries today in Matapa. We have a report.
The Wise and President's Garment Factory were gathered at the factory today. This follows that last evening they were called by their employers, telling them that they are not expected to get back to work today because layoffs have started. However, the employees demanded letters that stated when they will have to get back to work. It is said that the employers mentioned how they will get their letters from the Ministry of Labour. The employees feel that the layoffs are illegal. The employees also voiced out how they are receiving unfair treatment from their employers, such that even when they provide sick sheets, they do not get paid. We tried to communicate to the employers of the company, of which our efforts were not successful, hence they refused to attend to our journalist. I'm Nohlatla Twala reporting for Yemaswati Channel with Nondobeko Tabetse at Matapa.
Introducing InstaCash, your newest and convenient mobile wallet in Eswatini. With InstaCash, you can send and receive money using your cell phone, buy electricity, airtime for any mobile network, and make payments for goods and services. T's and C's apply. Register with InstaCash for free today at an InstaCash agent nearest to you, or visit our one-stop service center at the Swazi Plaza in Baban. InstaCash, in your hands.
BuyCash Hardware offers a wide range of industry-leading painting material from roller brushes to a variety of durable paints. We have everything you need from high-quality aluminium windows to elephant doors. BuyCash has the best electrical materials such as conduit pipes and house wires. High-quality roofing material like strong timber, heavy tiles, IPR corrugated iron and nails. Visit BuyCash today and get the strongest building materials such as wheelbarrows, mesh wires and reinforcements. We offer the most popular cements. At BuyCash, we have unbeatable prices for irrigation pipes, maize and water tanks. We offer convenient delivery from all our branches across the Kingdom of Eswatini. For more information, contact us at 24371 710 or send us an email at buycashhardware@gmail.com. Buy cash, buy quality, buy it less.
Are you living with HIV? Are you staying with a TB patient? Do you have silicosis? If yes, screen for TB in your nearest health facility. If you do not have any TB symptoms, then start TB preventive treatment, TPT. TPT is now improved and can be taken for a shorter duration. Very safe and no need to repeat the treatment after 2 years. If you are living with HIV, visit the Art Clinic and get TPT. If you're staying with a TB patient or you once worked in the mines and caught silicosis, visit your nearest TB clinic and get your TPT and be protected from TB. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health under the National TB Control Program and Swaziland National AIDS Program.
Phepha mzalwane, uhamba nesixuku kuphephile kunekuhamba uwedwa. Ngingumtali lonankako ngemfana wami. Ngiyaqiniseka ukuthi ukuphi futhi uphephile ngaso sonke isikhathi.
Ukwethemba kwami akukuniki igunya lokuthi ungihlukubede.
Ngiyamethemba umfundisi wami ukuthi utangisita uma ngimbikela ngekuhlukubedeka.
Noma ngihlukubedekile solo ngiyingcenye yemango.
Lo mlayeto wemasongo niwulethela litiko letempilo netinhlangano letina Dream Services.
Lalela la felani angeke kukusite lokulo nami sekuphela amaviki lamabili solo kumele 50,000 wami msakwenda kwangathi wedwa kulolitako
make simelani mina ngifuna yami imali la nguwe lo angijoinisa kule nhlangano yakho yakanhlaka
Kaphelani ningafaki imali tenu enhlanganweni letingekho emthethweni yiba nesiqiniseko ukuthi nisebenza ningaphandle lelicense ngu-FSRA noma i-Central Bank kuze ningadliwa ngamahumusha kuva kabandi shayela ku-2406 8000 noma ubhale ubude ku-WhatsApp ku-7658 0214 FSRA umlawuli ukuphathwa kwemali eSwatini.
Welcome back. You're still tuned in at Yemaswati channel. My name is Zandile Mpapane. We shall continue with our bulletin. A widow of Malinza is appealing to the nation to help her after she made allegations that Malinza Umphakathi elders fined her after they allegedly told her that she buried her husband in the wrong land. We have a report.
Gogo Busisiwe Mabuza uthi washonelwa ngubabe wakhe ngeminyaka wanga-2018 wafihlwa eceleni kwamake wakhe lo mdzala labathi ke emphakathi kukabi bekumele ke aye etilahlweni. Gogo Mabuza uthi ke nyalo lese kumkhathatha ukuthi ke umphakathi sewumfuna ke tinkomo letisihlanu njengoba ke kuthiwa ke indvodza yakhe yafihlwa ke enzaweni lengasiyo lekahle. Make Mabuza uthi kumvisa ke buhlungu ukuthi umphakathi ungabeka ke indvodza yakhe licala naloku ke awusebenzela isikhathi lesithe wona lo mphakathi.
Umphakathi wakithi usufuna tinkomo letisihlanu kanti phambilini masimbeke bathi bemva kwemngcwabo khona lemathuneni base bathi umphakathi wakumalinza uthi ucela bakaMabuza ukuthi uye kubo bayobalilela nabasuka khona lapho keMabuza umntwana mbayali emphakathi bafike bathi Mabuza bambeke kabi bambeka enzaweni la ngakafanele khona bamele bakhiphe inkomo letisihlanu libathi funako luswati lwabo ngalokubeka Mabuza kabi la manje na ke mfana nami ke ngumukele ke lokho ukuthi ngifuna inkomo letisihlanu ngilungise inkomo ngila ekhatheni inkomo ngithi nayi ngibalayele laba bekhakhama mangibalayele inkomo uhambe mfana nami kuze kube manje sebaphenze bathi bayayifuna le nkomo inkomo mfana nami yangifela mina inkomo kude inkomo bathi bayifuna le nkomo yabo sibathifuna tonke leti inkomo bebathi shit kwanzi bebathi iphulile bathi sesitawukhipha inzalo manje mfana nami kukunika inkinga ngoba lo babo wakami ngimkhanze mina amdzala sebenda emphakathi azange sasebende emsebenzini mina nginelishumi lebantwana lengibadele naye lo baba.
Indvodzana yamake Mabuza lenguvusani Mabuza nayo iyilobolile lendzaba wathi ke umphakathi uyabahlukubeta bangulomndeni njengoba ke babe wabo lapho ke alele khona unalabanye bakubo.
Sicela usimane laba bobokile tingondweni basilamlele kule nkinga seyisiphekehle esikhathi lesithe ngoba sibe bathi siyakhuluma ngayo umphakathi usifuna tinkomo letisihlanu kuside kwendana letinkomo letisihlanu babe alala lapha make uthi inkomo ufundisa abantwana besikolo wahamba ababe wamshiya nebantwana labancane labafunzayo lafuna usabodli make akasebenzi babe naye akazange sekasebenzi manje umphakathi ubhizi usifuna tinkomo lesingenato.
Etinzabenti Yemaswati channel kubika nohlahla thwala ngina Nondobeko Thabetse.
Private investigator Mr. Hunter Shongwe has urged Yemaswati to be cautious of scammers who pose as investors, especially during this festive season. We have a report. Founder of Divine Healing Ministries, Dr. Bishop Shongwe has announced an all-night prayer at his church, where he mentioned that those who lost their loved ones during the COVID-19 pandemic will be comforted. We have a report.
Umbishop waloko libandla le Divine Healing Ministries umbishop Dr. Shongwe uthi kubalekile ukuthi libandla ke sale lihlangana ke likhuleka ulandzela ukuthi maningi emakholwa ke lalimala ngayo ke COVID-19 ngekuthi ke labanengi balahlekelwe kwetihlobo labanye ke balahlekelwa namisebenzi ngako ke nasekhulwini ke bathinzeka. Umbishop uthi kubalekile ukuthi bazalwane sale ke bahlangana ke bathandaze waveta ukuthi balibandla le Divine Healing Ministries ngalesihlanu ke batabe banayo ke inkonzo all-night prayer lapha ke kamanzini ngako wonke umuntu uyamenywa
kuleli viki leli ke ngalesihlanu mhla ka7 sine all-night prayer la ibithile incwadi kaNkulunkulu letinengana Kambushi Ndlovu all the way from South Africa Madudu Mabuza bayamathi laba ngamaSwati la umfundisi wami umfundisi Prophet Silenza bayamathi ukuthi bese igama labakhona la Mdumseni Dlamini bayamathi usebenza kakhulu lapha.
Private investigator Mr. Hunter Shongwe has urged Yemaswati to be cautious of scammers who pose as investors, especially during this festive season. We have a report.
Private investigator Hunter Shongwe warns Yemaswati, especially women, to be aware of scammers posing as investors who have conned Yemaswati millions of Emalangeni. Shongwe said this in an interview with Channel Yemaswati reporters, where he stated that his office has been receiving complaints of late from people who have been scammed.
Labantu laba bafika kuwe bathi investor utase uyahola ngenyanga nangenyanga uhola kabili kathathu kusuke lapho sekude umuntu ubathe ubuka ekhalweni kude umuntu nangithi ke mina sengisukuma ke ngiyosesha ngikhanza ukuthi labantu laba botsotsi vele bendela kona lokuthi bakuyenge ngoba nale mali bakunike account yemabhanga when uhamba.
Upon receiving the complaints, Shongwe says he and his team then started investigating the suspects, where they discovered that they have fled the country. Shongwe concluded by pleading with the suspects to surrender.
Ihambile imali ayiphela imadlana labanye bafake imillion amunye umuntu afake a million labanye ke bafakile bo 100 labanye bo 60 but imali leto tishisako.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I am Temalangeni Dlamini with Zandile Mpapane ezulwini.
Well, that's all the news we had for tonight, but before ending tonight's bulletin, let's take a recap of our top stories that made headlines tonight. The Minister for Education, Lady Howard Mabuza, today announced dates for external examination. Chief Police Information Officer Superintendent Pindile Vilagati is appealing to the nation to help the police allocate a suspect who stole 25,000 Malangeni at Sipofaneni. A widow of Malinza urged the nation to help her, as she mentioned that the Umpagati of the area urged her to pay a fine, as allegations that she buried her husband in the wrong land continues to surface. That's all the news we had for tonight. Do have yourselves a beautiful evening. Good night.